like her, but she was cute.
She's good. Okay, good evening. Welcome to Township of Lacey Caucus Meeting, November 24th, 2015. Adequate notice of this meeting has been given in accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act pursuant to Public Laws 1975. Said notice was advertised in the Lacey Beacon and was posted on the bulletin board showing the time and the place of the meeting. We're going to begin with the salute to the flag. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, item number one, we have a presentation this evening of a check from our local Elks Lodge here, and I'm very honored to have three of the members here. If you folks would like to come up.
Okay, how are you?
How you doing?
I'm Joanne Rosie, for those that you don't know me. In conjunction with the Oktoberfest, which is the Elk Oktoberfest, and the German Butcher, I have a check here for $2,000, which is for the Veterans Memorial. Okay, so I just hand it
Let me
to
come
you.
down there.
Okay.
Oh, I gave the photographer the night off.
None?
Sorry.
Nikki, you're our man.
Now I'm in trouble. Because John said, don't I have to come and take a picture tonight? No, just stay home.
Really don't want to.
Yeah.
What happened that they gave it up?
Yeah, they did. We won, actually, we prevailed.
Oh, yeah?
One bit and it went down.
Only recently. I mean, literally, it was like, what,
I
3
just
weeks
wanna say
ago?
a couple
3
more
weeks
things.
ago, a month ago, was when I got resigned.
So on December 5th, we're going to have a Christmas party for the special needs community. That'll be from 12 to 3. And then on December 19th, we're going to have a regular Christmas party with what is going to be a breakfast with Santa. So, and then on the 31st, you're all welcome. We're going to have a New Year's Eve party.
Fantastic.
And we're going to have 2 bands, DJ upstairs and a band downstairs. Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Sounds good.
Thank you so
Rich?
much.
And why don't you introduce the election?
Yeah, this is Bob Stolte, our leading knight, who is akin to our vice president.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
And I'm Rich Bard. I most recently had the honor of being elected the state president of the New Jersey State Elks Association for the calendar year 2016-2017.
Good job.
Thank you. I just wanted to, point out to you and the community, I know you're all aware of it, but the Lacey Elks Lodge is a partner in our community. We pride ourselves on that. That donation, so far this calendar year, we've donated somewhere in excess of $70,000 back to the community in various ways. Our budget calls for us to donate somewhere in the neighborhood of $100,000, which we are on target to make.
Fantastic.
So we pride ourselves on being a community organization. We do a lot with our first responders. We do a lot with the youth. I've often said to new members coming into our lodge that if they have lived in this town or one of the neighboring communities for any amount of time, the Lacey Elks has, without question, impacted their lives in a positive way. So it's something we're very proud of at Lacey. I don't know if everybody knows, Lacey Lodge is the second largest Elks Lodge in the state of New Jersey. There are 113 Elks Lodges in the state of New Jersey, and only one of them has greater membership than we do. So in the little town of Lacey, mid-sized town of Lacey, there is a thriving elk community.
How many members you have?
Just a tick below 1,900.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Just
a lot.
tick.
A lot of members.
Quite a
That's a
few.
lot.
And of course, we're always looking for more. We're always looking to up the rolls a little bit. And if anybody's interested, they can contact any one of our officers and we'd be happy to have you. I do want to remind everybody that about the Christmas parade, which the Lacey Elks has sponsored for the last, I'm going to say 12 or 13 years. It is our 30th annual Christmas
Yes.
parade. Big milestone. We took over for Mr. Christmas, Bill Shepard.
Bill Shepard,
Ran that parade for quite a long time. But we've been happy to do that for all these many years, and we hope to have a great turnout. Once again, everybody who comes either participates or just comes as a spectator. We ask them to bring some non-perishable food for the food bank. And I do have for everybody the 30th anniversary dash plate, which will be a hot number.
Thank you, Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rich. You're welcome.
And don't sell it on eBay.
Thank you.
That's real nice.
That is. Thank you, Rich. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, awesome. Again, thank you for the opportunity to speak here tonight. As I said, we are always constantly looking for new members, and we really do quite a lot for the community, and we're very proud of it. We'd like to continue. We want to continue being partners with you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Rich, Bob, Joanne, I mean, on behalf of the governing body, we want to thank, because these funds that you gave us tonight are going to go towards the rebuilding of the Bicentennial Park next door here, which is a huge, as you can see, it's going right out of my hands into front of it, but it's a huge help to us to be able to fund the rebuilding of that park. It's a pet project that we've been trying to get off the ground. But in addition to that, just so the community knows all the work, whether it's the veterans, whether it's the special needs children, whether it's our seniors, you folks are there every step of the way for everything that comes up in this community, and you do a tremendous job. You might be second in numbers in New Jersey, but you're number one throughout the country as far as we're concerned, because it's all my years here, so I'm sure Mr. Dykoff feels the same way. You've been here so many times, providing help, all the different things that we need for the community. And Joanne, leading the Elks Lodge this year, you've done a tremendous job. I've been honored to be able to attend a lot of this stuff. The October Fest was absolutely outstanding. It was, I think you better double up your help next year, because the word is around town that it's going to be even more of a success next year. But you keep coming up with new ideas, and every dollar that you put, you bring in, you seem to put back in the community, and it's just a tremendous job. And it couldn't be, better to see this stuff happening this time of year with Thanksgiving right around the corner. So, Richie, we wish you the best. We know you've done a great job down there. Bob, the same thing.
Last time you'll be seeing them.
Yeah, 'cause it's so
Taking on
busy.
the entire state of New Jersey for the Elks Lodge is a tremendous undertaking, and it's one that's very well deserved. So but we look forward to working with each of you in the upcoming 2016 as well. And thank you. Have a great holiday. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, item number 2, results of the bid opening for garbage, solid waste, recycling.
On last Friday, November 20th, we had opened up the recycling and solid waste bids. The current contract expires at the end of this year. There was only one bidder. It was Meadowbrook Carting Company, which is our current carrier. The price came in at $882 a unit, whether it was for a 1-year award, a 3-year award, or a 5-year award. It's $882 a month per unit, and it went down 5 cents per unit for garbage collection. The debris management for emergencies, if we ever occur into another Hurricane Sandy, is $1,300 per day per truck for a weekday, and $1,600 per truck per weekend for each if an incident occurs. I'm hoping we'll never have to use them, but this is in guidance with the state of New Jersey that we should put these in our bid specs and have that bidded just in case we need to call upon those types of services, which Meadowbrook was a great help with us at that time. The school solid waste collection came in at $3,333.33 per month. Each month for the 5 years. It went up $33.33 per month. The single stream recycling per unit is at $305 a month per unit per household, or which is the household. It went up from $255, and then the single stream recycling for the schools went from $1352 a month down to $900 a month. So the schools is going to see quite a bit of savings on their recycling side of the collection. Last time we did the bid was the first time we broke it out. So upon talking to Meadowbrook to say what was the difference between the $1352 and the $900, it was basically he didn't have a true number. He didn't know separately what the recycling tonnage was for the schools. So he had to do, again, he estimated it. And now that he has true numbers over the past 19 months, he was able to give us a better price for the schools for recycling. I did send a note to Mr. Savage with regards to these prices, and I told him that I needed to know prior to December 10th whether or not they were going to enter into a contract with us to continue with us picking up their garbage and recycling before I award the contract to Meadowbrook and tie us into those prices if the school doesn't want to enter into the contract. I'm sure that they most likely will enter into a contract with us for us to continue their pickup. But this is a very good price. We know where we stand for the next 5 years with this contract, which is great, which will go until 2020. And the only other unknown factor, obviously, is the 71.21 a ton for the tonnage of the garbage, which, you know, again, that price has not gone up at the landfill for a good number of years, and it's still stable for 2016. So I'm just gonna have the resolution prepared for the December 10th award.
Questions?
Any questions?
Okay. Any add-ons?
No.
Item number 3, resolution 2015-280, authorizing the convening of an executive session.
Resolution to Township of Lacey County, Ocean State, New Jersey, authorizing the convening of an executive session to discuss matters of personnel.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Kennis?
Yes.
Mr. Dykoff? Yes. Mr. Juliano?
Yes.
Mr. Curatolo?
Yes.
Mayor Quinn.
Yes.
Adjourn, please.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.